Sunday, January 18th, we have a new moon in the sign of Capricorn, sun and moon together at 28 degrees. So let me tell you about the Sabian symbol of this new moon. So this is a powerful one. This new moon is at 28 degrees, 28-29 is the Sabian symbol that we'll read for. And 29 degrees is the very last degree of any sign in the zodiac. So this is a new moon, but along with that, it is like a culmination. It is a coming full circle. It is a noticing how far we've grown and what we've done. And now with the new moon, we are planting seeds. We are starting something new. But we are not like a complete beginner. There is a sense of mastery or a sense of practice here, a sense of something that we've been working towards. So to go into the Sabian symbol, we have here, it is a woman reading tea leaves. And this is the interpretation of spiritual messages. So we may see the signs, and yet we need also to know what they mean. Interpretation of subtle spiritual messages, facts, and opinions. So this is really quite wild, this message, this energy of being able to kind of blend the two worlds, you know, the other realms that we aren't always conscious of throughout our day-to-day, and this material world, this material reality that we are in. That is the Capricorn energy. It is very much focused on the material, but if we look at the true meaning of Capricorn, it is the sea goat. So it's not just the mountain goat climbing to the top of the mountain, working hard, pushing to get to, you know, what they want to accomplish, but it's also a sea goat. So it has a tail and it has the ability to swim, you know, through the depths of the ocean, through the water element, if you will. That is our intuition. That is our ability to connect with the divine, to connect with something greater, to, you know, receive the messages, to connect with the other realms, to get what it is that we're here to do. And then it's that Capricorn grounded earth energy that can, you know, do something with it, can build, can manifest, can little by little chip away at what their great work is. And so this new moon, this energy that we're in all weekend, it's alive throughout the whole weekend, Saturday, Sunday, even into Monday. It is a beautiful time to plant new seeds, to set new intentions of what it is that we're wanting to build and to grow. As that's true with every new moon for the most part, unless if it's an eclipse, we are planting seeds, we are starting something new. And with this new moon, it's at the very last degrees of Capricorn. It's at 28, almost 29 being the last degree. So there is an aspect of mastery, of, you know, working hard at something. It's not like we're just now starting this thing. It's probably something that we've been working on for a while. You know, we're no longer a complete beginner, and we're wanting to, you know, really move towards these things that we're passionate about. That Capricorn energy that wants to be put to work. It wants to do something meaningful with its energy, with its resources, with its time, and with its money. And with this Capricorn energy, there can come a sense of responsibility, of a bit of restriction. We could be having to kind of tend to things that require a lot of energy and a lot of attention. Again, there could be a sense of just being held back a little bit or restricted in some way. You know, that Capricorn energy that is like creating a diamond. It is that pressure that we can feel at times, you know, the hard work, the responsibility that we don't really want to do, but we know that we'll be better off for doing it. In addition to that, there's a lot of beautiful aspects going on. It is a little mini grand trine here. So we have Uranus that's making a beautiful, like perfect trine, almost the exact degree to this new moon. We also have Saturn and Neptune up there that is making a beautiful sextile to this new moon. So there's a lot to unpack. With Uranus here, Uranus can bring breakthroughs, it can bring clarity, it can bring downloads and insights. It can also bring unexpected happenings. You know, there can be something that can kind of shake up your reality to help you break free from something. It's a really beautiful aspect. It's a trine, so I don't see it being that like disruptive, but more supportive in regards to building something new and this new path that we're wanting to go down, that we're wanting to eventually become a master in, or, you know, this new great work, the great work of our life. That is the Capricorn energy. And so Uranus helping us maybe to break free from some mental constructs that we have around our own abilities, or, you know, our ability to achieve this thing. And we also have Saturn and Neptune that are about to move out of Pisces. Neptune's about to leave Pisces and enter into Aries. It's a whole new chapter. So there's a lot of closing out here in regards to our intuition, our psychic abilities. You know, a lot of people are having like psychic abilities, their intuition really come online right now as Neptune is about to move out of Pisces and move into Aries. It's at 29 degrees, the very last degree. So that represents the full embodiment of that energy. Saturn and Neptune here have been working to heal some things within us. We've been doing a lot of reflection. You know, there's been a lot of nostalgia going on, maybe going back to the past to better understand how we are showing up now. You know, this Capricorn Cancer energy that is the new moon. We don't have the sun or the moon in Cancer right now. We've had Jupiter kind of holding it down here in Cancer for a while. It's been retrograde for quite some time. It's going to be for a few more months. And so we've been doing some deep dives in regards to looking at the past, reflecting on our heritage, our ancestry, our family line, and kind of clearing things out within that, clearing out patterns, loops, you know, that we can notice that we've been taking place in, or that's been going on within the family. It really feels like a turning point, you know, a pivotal point in time. And to just set the stage, like, if we're following the astrological calendar, it's still 2025. Like, it's still not the new year. We're still closing things out. We're still kind of preparing as we then shift into Aquarius season and then Pisces season. It is going to be about the vision, what we want to build moving forward. There's so much of this building energy right now that really just wants to be put to work on the things that it's passionate about building in this lifetime. And so we're still moving through the end of the year. We're closing things out, you know, knowing that the new year will begin in March with the spring equinox, February to March time. We're getting closer, but we're still closing out this previous year. And with that, we are reflecting on how far we've grown, you know, how much we've accomplished. This Capricorn energy that is about emotional maturation, kind of growing up, you know, maturing, taking responsibility for the things that they want in their life. So there's a lot of water in the sky right now. There's a lot of earth. These are beautiful elements that work together wonderfully. You know, the water element that has been having us do some deep dives within our emotional world, within our psyche, within our intuition, you know, looking at those patterns, looking at what it is that we really want moving forward. And this Capricorn energy is just waiting to build something. You know, it's just waiting to be put to work. We've got sun and moon, we've got Mercury and Mars there. It's like once you decide, once you commit to the thing, the planets are there to support us with moving this energy forward. So this new moon, really taking the time to set those intentions, you know, to think about what it is that you're wanting to grow and wanting to build. Like, of all the things in this lifetime, what is your great work? Like, our dharma can change throughout our lives, the way that it is expressed. There's one like overarching kind of theme for our dharma, but the way that it's played out throughout our lives can change. And it feels like at this point in time, it's shifting and we're kind of reconfiguring how we want it to look. And there's a lot of energy behind this that can help build it. Again, all this Capricorn energy that can help build this vision. And as these planets move out of Capricorn, including Venus here, they're all going to pass over Pluto. So Pluto being the planet of transformation, of death and rebirth, of our personal power, connecting you with your personal power, you know, with helping you to transform and to grow and to shed old skin. That is the energy of Pluto. So we're about to undergo, you know, a huge transformation, a transformative process within ourselves and with how we express in the world. After we have this new moon and we set these intentions and we plant new seeds, then we're about to all the planets will pass over Pluto, and we will continue to undergo a huge transformation as we step into this new energy. So that is a little bit about this new moon. I hope that this is helpful and supports you in working with this energy. And yeah, I hope everybody has a great new moon in Capricorn. Really take the time to set some intentions with this one and to visualize what you would want your ideal life to look like. Let's plant the seeds with this Capricorn new moon.